everybody, welcome to Math Monsters. Today you will be learning how to solve some word problems with two-step multiplication. Remember that video I did about two-step division? Just like that, this is the same thing with multiplication instead. If you haven't watched that one, watch that one first because division and multiplication go hand in hand. So how this works is that there will be one step of multiplication and some other steps too. So that's why it's called two-step multiplication. What are you waiting for? Let's move on to the first word problem. Oh no, where did the title go? Here it is, two-step multiplication. Word problems. Here's our first word problem. Kristen had 678 pieces of candy. That's a lot of candy. I bet she just went trick-or-treating. She gave 66 pieces to each of her 10 friends. How much candy did she have left? So we know that she had 678 pieces of candy as a total. And she gave 66 pieces to each of her 10 friends. Then how much pieces did she give altogether? That's right! You would do multiplication. You need to multiply those both numbers together. I'll give you some time to figure out the product. Are you guys ready? Are you guys having a hard time? Here's a trick. Whenever you're multiplying by 10, 10 has 1 as its first digit, as in the tens place. And whatever you're multiplying by 10, in this example, is 66. You just need to multiply that by 1 because 1 is 10's first digit. So 66 times 1 obviously equals 66. And now you have a 10 left in the 10. Sorry, a 0 left in the 10 for the ones place. So now you have 66 and then you just need to add that 0 to it. So that means 660. So 6, and a 0, that means 660. So that means 66 times 10 equals 660. Great job, you guys. You figured out how much Kristen gave to each of her 10 friends. So she gave 660 pieces of candy. And 678 pieces of candy is the total. And you need to figure out how much candy did she have left. This sounds like the job for a great mathematician like you. What do you need to do? That's right, you need to subtract 660 from 678. Okay, I'll give you some time to think. Are you guys ready? I hope you are. 678 minus 660 equals 18. Great job. Okay. She had 18 pieces of candy left. Great job, guys. Let's move on to the next problem now. John drew some flowers, buildings, and cars. He made 16 flower paintings and he drew 3 times as many car paintings than flower paintings. He made 162 paintings altogether. I guess John must be a famous artist. How many buildings did he paint? Okay, so from what we know that he made 16 flower paintings. Oops. He made 16 flower paintings and he drew as many times 3 times as many car paintings than flower paintings. So that means if you want to figure out how much car paintings he painted, then you would need to multiply 16 times 3. So let's do that to figure out how many car paintings he drew. I'll give you some time to think. If you need a piece of paper, go get it, because this is a pretty tricky multiplication problem. Are you guys ready? I'll give you just some more extra time to think. Okay, I think you're ready now. 16 times 3 equals 48. Awesome! Okay, so now we figured out that he made 48 car paintings. Great, now we figured that out. Now what do we need to do? That's right, we need to add 48 to the number of flower paintings, which is 16. So 48 plus 16. Why do we need to find the sum of these both? Because if you add the number of flower paintings to the number of car paintings, then you figure out the total number of those both. And when you figure out the total number of both, the rest of the 162 paintings, those will be the number of buildings that John drew. Because you already figured out the flower paintings and the car paintings. So the rest would be only buildings. So what would you need to do to figure out the number of buildings? That's right, subtract the sum from 162, because 162 paintings is the total. So 162 minus the sum of 16 plus 48 equals the number of building paintings. That is a really big mouthful, but we're going to go over that in just a little while. We're going to solve that. But for now, just add 48 and 16. I'll give you some time to think. Are you guys ready? I hope you are. 48 plus 16 equals 64. I hope you got the same answer as me. So now we figured out the sum. Now, like I was saying, we need to subtract 64 from 162. If you subtract those both, then the buildings will be left. So 162 minus 64, everybody. You guys can do it. This is a pretty simple subtraction problem. So you guys can do it in a blink of an eye. Are you guys done? Maybe another blink of an eye would be good. Now are you guys done? I hope you are. 162 minus 64 equals 98. Great job, everybody. He painted 98 buildings. Awesome! You guys did a wonderful job solving two-step multiplication word problems. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. See you next time, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon below to get notified for some more engaging videos. Until next time, stay tuned and keep doing math and keep practicing. Bye!